What's up, everybody? We have a pretty good card tomorrow morning. We have Sergey Spivak versus Derek Lewis. We got Kenny Nzechukwu versus Ion Cutelaba. We had Cody Brunge versus Rodolfo Vieira, but it got scrapped. But I definitely think it's a pretty good fight night, just like every week is, a good UFC event. We got 4 cards left, so hoping to go 4-0, man. Betting wise, the last 4 cards of the year and have a big 2023. We got 2-week break after this week, and then we got Kevin Holland versus Wonderboy. Then we got 282, which I'm going to, Jerry versus Glover. And then I think the last card of the year is, Cannonier versus Strickland. So, like I said, let's finish the year on a good note. And without further ado, first fight of the night, we got a good fight, in my opinion. It's probably one of the most anticipated fights at the card tomorrow. We got Teresa Bleda versus Natalie Silva. Natalie Silva, looked pretty good in her debut. She has only one fight since 2019, so that was her first fight in a very long time. On the tape, before her debut, she didn't really look that good on the feet, and then striking looked pretty good last fight. My only problem is it was against a complete bum, and Jasmine Judavicius. Jasmine Judavicius is going out there losing rounds against Caitlin Hansen, a porn star. So not a good look. This is definitely a way different fighter than Judavicius. I think Teresa Bleda is, she's 20 years old. She's green, but I feel like this girl's going to be really good in the division and a problem. Her nickname is Rhonda. I'm guessing it's Ronda Rousey, but, she doesn't even really fight like Ronda Rousey. It's just, a lot of people think she's a phenom. She's 6-0. She's 3-0 in Emmys. She's also 3-0 in kind of like the Ultimate Fighter where, she's from. She won her Expedition Ultimate Fighter, and she actually beat Lucy Pudilova, which is a pretty damn good win because Pudilova's been around for a long time. She's back in the UFC, and she beat her, on the regional scenes about a couple of years ago, man. Year and a half ago. Bleda's 20 years old, dude. I feel like this girl's going to improve every fight. She has a 6-inch reach advantage here. She's 5 years younger. I feel like she's the better grappler. I think she's going to be too big and too physical for Silva. Silva's 5'4". Like I mentioned, Bleda's 5'9". I mean, Bleda is huge, dude. This girl looks like a bantamweight out there, dude. And Silva's not really the biggest flyweight. I think I think Silva's striking with good last fight, good movement. She definitely touched up Judavicius, good left hand, but I think it's a different fight. I get it. She has a good armbar off her back, but I feel like if she can't hit that armbar, she's going to get controlled. And Bleda, like I mentioned, to be too heavy on top. I think she can control her on the mat, and I see Bleda being the better grappler. And like I mentioned, the key reason why I'm betting her here and picking her here is because she's going to be too big and physical and kind of like big sister on the mat. So I think Bleda's going to get her down. Handle the submission attempts and kind of just bully her on the ground. And I can see her landing some really heavy ground and pound. She's, really heavy on top, good control. And even on the feet, I think Silva's, going to be faster, more technical. But I think Bleda's striking is looking pretty good too, man. Good boxing, good left hook. And she probably hits harder than Silva too. So the striking is going to be close. Like I mentioned, I think Silva's going to be, the better striker. But I got to go with the girl who's more active. I mean, she's fought way more, dude, than one time since in 2019. And 6-inch reach advantage is huge, dude. 5'9", going against 5'4". And I've already said 100 times, the physicality is going to be huge here. Too big, too strong, and going to be, real heavy on top. So, and she has a good right hook too. So give me Teresa Bleda. I got 3 units at plus 145. I feel like that she should be a pick 'em here, dude. I feel like this could actually be maybe the last time we actually get plus money on this chick. I mean, maybe one more time, but I think this girl's going to be a problem, dude. For 20 years old, she's going to be looking better every fight. And it's not like she's been fighting complete cans. I mean, the Girl in Contender Series, was 7-1-1. Before that, she fought a girl named Lima who was 9-2. So, I mean, I think this girl's going to go out there and look really good. So give me Teresa Bleda, and I'm going to go with a TKO. I think that she's going to pound her out. Next fight, we got – I already said it, but yeah. First bet of the night, dog shot, 3 units, plus 45, Bleda. Next fight of the night, we got Brady Hiestand versus Fernie Garcia. Yeah, man, Brady Hiestand definitely leaves, kind of like a sour spot in my mouth, man. I went pretty big on him versus Turcios, and he lost the decision. It was a very close fight, but, I mean, losing a decision to Turcios is a very, very bad look. I get it. He's very young, green. Maybe he looks a lot better, but, I mean, I would never play him here at Juice against anybody after that performance. I mean, Yeah, I think it was a very close fight. Probably could have gone either way, but at the end of the day, the guy was getting dropped by Turcios in the third round. That's probably the reason why he lost. So um, his gas tank is really not the best. He definitely has to fix it. He's a good grappler. He's huge for the division. It's going to be heavy on top. Garcia is going out there and getting taken down by Journey Newsom. So I see the angle here. I'm going to be picking Brady Hiestand. I don't think Garcia is really that good, but he is probably the better striker than Hiestand, and Hiestand kind of fades. His striking is gas tank's really not the best, dude. But it took a long way off. I think he got hurt. Um, I'll go with Brady Hiestand from a pick, but like I mentioned, losing the Turcios, dude, and getting dropped by him, not really the best look. And I see a lot of people being really confident in Hiestand here, and I get it. The dude looks good, but he definitely has some major flaws in his game, dude. So give me Brady Hiestand by pick, but yeah, I'm not confident. Next fight, we got Vanessa Demopoilous, a stripper, versus Maria Oliveira. Very, very close fight. Yeah, Demopoilous had a very close fight last fight. I thought she won. A lot of people said she lost, but this is a different fight, dude. I think that she has to get this fight down on the mat. She has advantage on the mat. If she doesn't get down on the mat, I think, yeah, she has power on the feet, but I mean, I think Oliveira is a lot better on the feet, dude. So, um, very interesting fight to pick them. I think Oliveira is the favorite, but yeah, I think Oliveira is just a really good striker, dude. And I think that she's gonna pick apart Demopoilous. But Demopoilous is a very tough chick, dude. I mean, she got dropped and finished Gomez. So give me I'll go with Oliveira here, dude. Next fight. Speaking of Turcios, we got Turcios versus Ricky Turcios versus Kevin Nativdad. This is a complete bum fight. Two jobbers, jobber versus jobber. Um, Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like this is one of the biggest passes of the night. I mean, from a pick, I think I got to go with Turcios here just because I think it's a good matchup for him. But, I mean, I thought it was a good matchup for him versus Zahabi, and he went out there and getting dominated by Zahabi. So, um, Natividad has no chin. One thing I'll say about this matchup is, it could be a good fight, like maybe back and forth war and shit. But, I mean, Turcios is way more durable than Natividad. Natividad's chin is not that good. Yeah, I think Turcios is just more volume. I think that the pace is going to wear on Nativdad, and Nativdad's going to have to grapple Turcios, and I don't think it's going to happen. So, um, give me Turcios here, but I'm not confident at all. I would never bet this fight. Next fight, we got Vince Morales versus Miles Johns. This fight just got announced. I mean, it actually just got yeah, because I think Miles Johns is supposed to fight someone else. No, Morales is supposed to fight Jose Johnson for Contender Series. Yeah, man, this is a weird fight because I mean, it's really hard to trust Miles Johns, man, especially lately. The dude's gas tank sucks, dude. Like he quits out there, dude. And he has so much muscle and stuff. I feel like he's a better grappler here. Morales can strike, but I mean, Morales is kind of a bum too. I mean, they're both kind of jobbers. I mean, it's kind of like the last fight we are talking about. I mean, I think Morales has better cardio. I think Morales is a little more durable, but he doesn't handle leg kicks well at all. I think John's, a little more power on the feet, but I just think the grappling advantage is pretty big here. So give me Miles John's winning decision, but like I said, I'm not confident, dude, at all. Next fight, Jennifer Maia and then Marina Munoz. Yeah, dude. Looking at this fight, it kind of looks like the line is off, but then when you actually look into it, dude, yeah, dude, Maia's is pretty much at the end of her career, and I like Moroz a lot. She looked great last fight against Agapova. She's looking better, dude. She's undefeated, I think. Yeah, she is undefeated at 125. Training ATTT. Yeah, dude. I mean, I think that she's the better striker here. She's gonna pick apart Maia. I highly doubt Maia can get her down, and I just think she's going to outvolume her on the feet, dude. I mean, Moroz is no slouch, dude, and I think Moroz could probably take down Maia if she chose to, but I got Moroz winning a pretty easy decision here, dude. So give me Moroz. What up, 2 cents? Next fight, we got Charles Johnson versus Zolgas Zhumagulov. One thing about Charles Johnson is, like, dude, that dude has to shave that guy or needs to, like, cut that hair. I mean, that's weird, dude, having a shaved head and then, like, a little ponytail on the back or whatever that is, dude. Like, dude, that's embarrassing. But, I mean, from a stylistical matchup, when you break this fight down, I mean, yeah, dude, Charles Johnson's probably going to break this guy. I mean, better cardio. I think that he's more the better striker. I mean, Zolgas is, an aggressive guy and pushes the pace and all, but he slows down. He's a little chinny. He needs to grapple. I feel like I don't even know if he's going to be able to take down Charles Johnson. If he does, I don't think he can control him. So I got Charles Johnson, dude. I mean, Charles Johnson, yeah, he lost to Makayev and all, but I think Charles Johnson's going to look pretty damn good here. So give me Charles Johnson. Main card. So we were supposed to have the Vieira fight, but now we have Jack Della Maddalena versus Danny Roberts. So my second play of the night, I got a parlay. I got Maddalena parlay with someone later in the card. Yeah, man, I think Maddalena is really good. I think this guy's one of my dark horses in the division. I think he's going to be top 10, maybe even farther than that. I mean, I get it. He hasn't really fought anyone yet. I mean, he's probably the best fighter he's fought. Now he's fighting Danny Hot Chocolate. Hot Chocolate beat Ameev actually, but I mean, I thought it was a robbery. Basically, I think this is a very good match for Jack. I'm not gonna disrespect Hot Chocolate because I've been in the day he's a UFC fighter and he's been in a lot of wars and he's a very tough guy. But if you break this fight down from stylistic matchup, analyze the matchup, I mean, it's a nightmare matchup, dude, for Danny. I mean, I think that Jack's boxing is just really good, dude. Everything that he sets up, dude, like his hands are good. He's so much faster than Hot Chocolate, and Hot Chocolate, dude, is pretty chinny, dude. And I think Jack's gonna hurt him really bad in the feet. Good straight left, good right hook. Hot Chocolate, I think, has to grapple here, and I don't see him getting him down. So, give me Jack knocking him out pretty early, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna go the first round KO. Next fight, we got Andre Fialho versus Muslim Salikhov. Yeah, man, this is a very close fight. What is the age difference here? One thing that I like to analyze in matchups are the age difference. I feel like the younger fighter, man, you're a lot younger than your opponent, dude. It's a big advantage. So Fialho's 28, Muslim is 38. So wow, Andre's 10 years younger, dude. Yeah, it's a very close fight, man. I mean, these are two strikers. Someone's gonna get knocked out here for sure, dude. I mean, they're both tough guys, but they both get hit a lot. It's all gonna come down. I don't think they're gonna grapple. It's all gonna come down to who lands the faster shot or who lands the first shot. And I think Fialho's faster. I think Fialho's boxing's really good. But I think Muslim striking's good too. I mean, these are two good strikers, but give me the guy that's 10 years younger, and I feel like he's more left in the tank, obviously, than a guy like Muslim who's getting older and maybe, getting closer to the end of the career. So I got Fialho, but I think it's a very close fight. Next fight, we got Chase Sherman versus Waldo Cortez Acosta. Yeah, man, I'm not really impressed with Waldo right now. We'll see how he looks. This is probably the best fight he's ever fought. Sherman looked good last fight, but I mean, at the end of the day, he was like going toe to toe with Jared Bandera, which is a complete bum. I'm gonna go with Waldo, but from like DraftKings, I feel like I'm gonna play Sherman because he's such a low dog. I feel like he's live to get this win. Leg hooks are gonna be there all day. It's a heavyweight sloppy fight. I don't want any. It's a sloppy heavyweight fight between two guys that are just at the bottom of the division. I don't want to have any part of it personally. So give me a Waldo Acosta, but like I'm not hell confident at all. Next fight, co-main event, Kenny Nzechukwu, Ion Cutelaba. So my parlay I was talking about, the second leg is Kenny Nzechukwu. So I got 3 units. I think it's like -106. Yeah, I get it. Ion Cutelaba looked way different today at the weigh-in. He didn't look like himself and all. Like maybe people are saying he's going to look better here. I don't think so, dude. I think Ion Cutelaba is pretty much at the end of the career, dude. I mean, I know he's only 28 years old, but he's 1-4-1 in his last 5 fights, dude. I mean, he's killer BQ'd. He's finished in like all those losses, dude. I mean, the dude's going out there and getting subbed against Johnny Walker, dude. Like, that's not a good look. Yeah, you're getting subbed against Ryan Spann, I get it, but against Johnny Walker, dude, like, I feel like this is a great matchup. I think Kennedy has a 8-inch reach advantage, dude. I mean, he's the cardio and the striking advantage is huge, dude. So I think he can just pick him apart, at range. But obviously, Cutelaba going to get inside. I think Cutelaba could get takedowns early, but it's only going to gas him out. I don't see him controlling Kennedy, and Kennedy's a very tough dude to finish, dude. Yeah, I know, I get it. You got finished against Jung and all, but I mean, he's very durable, dude. 81% takedown defense. Good get up game, good jab, good volume. Yeah, I think this is a great match for Kennedy. Just don't get finished early, and I think that he's going to break him. And a lot of people are picking Kennedy by 3rd round TKO. It very could happen here, but I actually think that he's going to knock him out in the first round, dude. I mean, Kennedy's grappling looked great last fight against Robertson. It wouldn't surprise me at all if he was actually taking down Cutelaba here either, dude. So I think he's going to weather an early storm in the first couple of minutes, and I think he's going to find his timing, and he's going to hurt him really bad, dude, and get him out of there. So I got Kennedy finishing Cutelaba in the first round, and Kennedy's one of those guys, man, that like I feel like he should be 5-2 in the UFC. I mean, the fight with Nikolai, we should have went his way with the eye pokes. The Paul Craig fight was dominant and got caught. He's just 30 years old, so he's 4-3 in the UFC right now, but he should be 5-2. I actually think that Kenny Nzechukwu, in my opinion, should 100% be a top 10 guy, man, in the future. This guy's really good, dude. So give me Kenny Nzechukwu. And I like Force MMA right now, so I think he's going to really hurt Ion Cutelaba, dude. So, and we talk about Ion's gas tank and all that and stuff. I think he's kind of chinny too, dude, actually. So give me Kenny. Next fight, main event, Sergey Spivak, Derek Lewis. One thing I will say is, fading Derek Lewis is, definitely a little nervous, like in the beginning and stuff, because, I mean, I've done quite a lot lately. I bet Dawkins, lost that one. I picked Tuivasa, and I should have bet him, and I didn't. And Tuivasa won. Then last fight, I bet Pavlovich, and Pavlovich smoked him. I mean, this is one of those fights where I feel like maybe like 3 years ago, it could be way different. But, I mean, I get it. Spivak's been knocked out, by twice, by Wall, Harris, and Nassau. But if you break this fight down right now in 2022, where we're at, I think it's a great match for him, dude. I mean, Derek Lewis is not the same guy, dude. I mean, he's at the end of the career, dude. I mean, he's 1-3 in his last 4, and 3 of those losses by KO, dude. I mean, he's been knocked out a lot, man. And I get it. Spivak's been knocked out too, Spivak, but it's only twice. Lewis has been knocked out, I think, at least like 8 or 9 times. I think that Spivak's definitely the more durable dude, and I think that he has a huge grappling advantage here. He has the cardio advantage. I think that his striking's been looking really good, dude. I think he can kind of pick him apart at range too, dude. Good boxing. He has so the reach is pretty close, 78, 79. And another thing that I like to talk about, like the speed advantage is Spivak, but 10 years younger, dude. I mean, that youth advantage is big, dude. And he's not on the decline or washed up at the end of the career like Derek Lewis is, dude. So I think that Spivak's more durable. I think he's faster, and the grappling advantage is huge, and the striking is actually really good, dude. Relentless, But I think the reason how he's going to win this fight is just going to take down Lewis, tire him out, and get him down on the mat and pound him out, man. His ground and pound's really good. So it's kind of like the Kenny Nzechukwu fight, survive early. I think Spivak's going to really make a statement here and prove that this guy's been improving every fight, dude. I mean, it's 5-1 in his last 6, dude. 6-3 in the UFC. I mean, people forget that he pounded it or submitted to Tuivasa. So I like Spivak here, man. So my last play tonight is 3 units on Spivak at -180. So let's get it, guys. So let's do a recap. So picks, we got Spivak, we got Kennedy, Nzechukwu, we got Acosta, we got Fialho, we got Maddalena, we got Charles Johnson, Moroz, Johns, Turcios, Oliveira, Hiestand, and Bleda. We got Teresa Bleda, 3 units, +145. Parlay, 3 units, Kenny Nzechukwu, and Jack Maddalena, -106, and 3 units on Survey Spivak, -180. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We'll be back next week, or actually 2 weeks. Can't wait to look into that card. I like Kevin Holland quite a bit against Wonderboy, but we'll be talking about that soon. Later, guys. I hope everyone does good tomorrow on their bets and picks. Please like and subscribe. Comment below if you guys have any questions. And without further ado, peace out, guys. Peace. 10 a.m. breakfast and 5